Okay, so today we are going to be using the advanced characters, the high level characters.
Yeah.
You all
All
should
right.
be making your way over to the beach where we left off last time.
Okay.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
I haven't played this character before.
Trying to remember what.
It's going to be interesting for me because this is one of the most complicated style of characters.
Okay.
Should be pretty cool.
All right. Okay. I'm playing a longbowman. All right. Oh, geez.
So it's the same day, and to take everybody back, you're you're on a small boat, and you remember fleeing the destruction of a world and a portal opening in front of you, and your captain steering the boat through the portal into the middle of a big storm, and you washed up to shore. Since you're on a boat and everything, your equipment was put in I'd say your armor. People with heavy armor had their armor placed into crate that was sealed, along maybe even with weapons or something, and then
Yeah, I recall fighting with a dagger.
yeah, and then you were fighting some very big crabs. For a while, you didn't know who you were. You kind of had a amnesia as reality shifted and the storm tossed you about and stuff. But you kind of know who you and the others are. You fought some big giant crabs, which was, I guess, lucky because all of whatever provisions you had were destroyed or lost in the sea. So you're able to have a little crab meat, giant crab meat, and evening comes, night, early night starts, and a bit of a fog sets in. I'll put that light there as kind of a. I don't have a token or anything, but just imagine in the middle of that light is a little campfire on the beach. A little beach bonfire thing going on. And you remember fleeing a world, so you are in a new world, new location, no idea about anything.
Yep.
And some of your amnesia is worse than others, especially the people who hadn't played in the previous game with these characters.
So is anybody hurt?
I am not.
No injuries here.
I am actually at full shock points and hit points, which is amazing. I think I've got level 1 characters that have more shock points and hit points than this level 10.
Oh, wow.
Oh, they
Yeah.
changed how you change your name. Weird.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
kind
they
of
did.
weird.
At least it's pretty intuitive.
Yeah.
It's just I thought I clicked on the wrong thing.
I did too, so I closed it out and then I clicked on it again. I was like, oh,
wait.
okay. Yeah.
Hey, Lehman,
Yep.
I noticed that there's not actually an alignment on mine. It's listed as alignment or align as alignment.
Yes.
Is that we get to choose, or is that you didn't get that part filled in or something?
The other ones have it, so let me. There's a couple of you that don't have it.
I'm figuring this was originally a speedy character, so I will try to play it like a speedy character.
Which character?
Tim.
I don't see names underneath any of the icons.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, I'm the one that's at the top.
Okay.
Yep. I just see a name on my character and not on any of the others.
Ah.
Yeah, I see it on mine when I hover over it.
Yeah, it's a hover thing. Well, let's go to portrait. Let's see if we have.
We're not trying to make your life more difficult. It's just working out that way.
No, Queek.
Oop.
I don't see them in portraits.
Yeah, I'm not either. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Interesting. Because I definitely had some. Let's see. Okay. Almost done. I'm not sure where I am. At some point, what's going to happen is I'm going to find where I put these.
I'm in the same boat with my earbuds.
So, Peter, what is your character's name?
My character's name is Artemis.
You still have co-main on your player list, is what?
Oh, okay.
Okay. So the two characters that are not with you now. The first is the captain of the boat. That was Tabia. And then Bauer's character was there when you fought the crabs, I believe, but he's not here now. But this is Yabu. Peter's character, Artemis. Joe is playing Hans. Jason is Rashad. Anthony is Kiri. And Aaron is Tim.
So, was there enough to make extra food for rations, or?
If somebody has the cooking skill, you could use that.
I've got cook. And I've got cook fairly high. It is
yeah.
116.
Okay.
Yeah, you're better than I am.
I don't cook.
Yeah.
I've got cook at 108.
So
Wow.
yes, you are able to preserve some of the crab meat so that it doesn't spoil.
Wow, I've only got it at 95, and I thought I was doing well. Yeah.
Yeah, higher level characters in Palladium are very different than low level characters when it comes to
Yeah.
percentages.
Yep. Yeah. Let's see.
So it's daytime. It's just foggy. Correct.
No, it is getting nighttime. The sun is
Okay.
setting. Or actually, I think it was after the. I think the beach might have been a night fight, so it might still be in the night. Whatever
Okay.
it is, it's nighttime.
Well, dragging pieces of the boxes and boats up, I'd like to. I don't know if I don't have. I have general repair, but I don't know if anybody else has anything that would help us make a shelter. Because
Let's
we're gonna.
see. Wilderness survival.
Wilderness survival. Yeah.
Yeah, that would do it.
Yep.
Got that at
So,
I suppose I
99.
should. Oh, geez. Yep. I
Oh.
see what. I,
Oh, public role.
This is how
yeah.
you do it.
That's hilarious.
So I look between the
That
two of
is.
them and I slide all over to Rashad's side.
Yeah.
What,
Okay, I'm
what,
switching to private GM role.
what's
Just lost what I was about to. Oh, I do want to be on the lookout. I'm looking at busy sizing up the plants and whatnot for herbalism.
Here it's just a lot of sand, and where you get sand in the scrub brush and stuff.
Okay.
Just around the area, it doesn't look like there would be anything of use.
Okay.
Jeez.
All right. So why don't you guys start getting some rest? I'll keep first watch.
Yep.
I need my rest. He'll sit down, spend a little bit of time. He'll grab a spare bit of wood and just start whittling.
Okay.
Hey, Lehman,
Yes.
I wasn't here before. What's the terrain in front of us like? Is it jungle? Is it
Currently, you are on beach and beach shrubs.
okay?
That goes far off. If you zoom out, even above in the northern area, it's very similar. It's very much as if there's looks to be some hills in the distance to the north, but you look to be on a small island.
Okay. Trying to look at this stuff here.
Does anybody have a shield that I can borrow? A metal shield I can borrow?
Nope.
No. I wonder if.
Is there a
Yeah.
path or anything through, around here, or is it all just shrubbery, sand?
When I say shrubs, I don't mean like lots of green shrubs. I mean when you
Scrub brush.
Yeah, scrub brush that you'll see at beaches that aren't taken well tended, and various debris and stuff that's been washed up on the beach.
Somewhat familiar with all that. Mystic Alarm. Is that a 12-foot diameter? What is when it says range 4
You
meters?
put it on an object. The range is how far away the object can be when you put it on it.
Right.
It is not an alarm that says people have crossed this line. It's an alarm that says, hey, somebody opened my chest.
Okay. So it's not much use putting that out there.
I mean, if
So-
you want to cast it a whole bunch of times on a bunch of little pieces of wood, maybe.
So Lehman,
Yes.
the Spirit Scout, the tiger, it says it comes to life as a spirit, ethereal animal, can be a condition to return, will return when the condition happens or is recalled, and must be uncovered to work. Is that something where it's like, I can tell it, come back if you see intruders coming and I'll feel it come back kind of deal? Or I'm trying to figure out what that does, so to speak. How you use it.
Yeah, so you would take off your shirt, you would touch the tattoo on your back. It would basically you could either send it somewhere or have it stay somewhere when you go away. And then whatever the condition you tell it, then it will come back to you and become a tattoo again when that condition's met.
Okay. Is it something that like would defend the area?
It can't do any fighting or anything.
Okay.
It's basically there to let you know if something specific that you told it to happen happens.
Okay. So could I use it for a watch, basically saying return when others approach?
Yeah, but if you did it like in camp, then most other people would, anybody who is awake would have a equal, chance of noticing it.
Okay.
I'm not saying no. I'm just saying it's more of like you bring it out and you say, hey, let me know if anybody else comes here, and then you guys move on. And
Yeah.
then when it comes back to you, you know somebody had got to that spot. Or
Okay.
you send it, and say, travel for an hour that way if you see a person come back or if you see a tiger come back,
Under this particular, when you see this particular thing come back,
Right.
and that would give us the heads up that there's something along the way. Am I understanding correctly?
Yes, it's nothing to fight. It's to let you know about if a condition that you asked it is fulfilled at the place you either set it or send it to.
Okay.
And then if it doesn't come back, then you can recall it, but if you want it to stay there, it could stay there forever. If the condition's not met.
Okay.
So what are people doing? Setting up shelters.
We're setting up. We're setting up
Kiri
the.
is
Yeah.
taking first watch.
Yep.
Hans will
I'm
take
with-
second watch.
Well,
Nobody has any pots or pans or a metal shield or anything like that.
No.
I have a large sword and a knife and
I'm ass-
tattoos.
Is this salt water, Lehman, or fresh water?
It is.
Mama, what are you doing?
Oh, let's see. It is fresh water.
Okay. I don't know if we have to worry about filtration, but everybody fill their water if we need to worry about filtration, we use crab shells to filter it as best we can.
Get out of there.
And after about 3 hours, I'll wake up Hans to take a watch.
Okay.
Oh.
Hans, who are you waking up after you?
Let's see. Who was it? Did anyone call third watch?
No, nobody called second. I just picked somebody.
Well,
Like you're not.
Somebody
I
called
actually
second,
said
I thought.
I actually
Oh.
volunteered for second watch.
Yeah.
But
Oh, I didn't hear it, but I was just like, oh, you don't use
Okay.
magic. Here, wake up.
yeah. All right. I guess. Jeez. How am I waking up for third watch? Pro-
I'm gonna wake me up.
Hmm?
Rashad.
Rashad. Yeah, that's actually kind of who I was thinking. So, yeah. Wake Rashad up for third watch, and yeah.
So how many hours was that of rest?
You would gain back whatever your multiplier is by 6 hours.
6 hours, okay.
That would be for anybody. As it daylight approaches, dawn comes.
As a note, I did finally find my headphone.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Put it at the table.
Yeah, says you as the morning arrives, you
It's supposed to be like that really fine strainer that I probably got rid of.
I think so.
definitely see the kind of deserted island type surroundings.
But
Did
you
you already scavenge, salvage whatever you could from the crates in the boat?
Yes. The crates had our weapons and armor in it.
Yep.
Oh, that means I got my armor. What kind of armor do I have? I think that's a no.
And you said that the beach and scrub continued past the northern edge.
Yes.
So after we all get up, we snack on some crab, I guess. I will collect a little bit of lumber to take with us and get ready to start walking.
Yep.
Hey, Lumen, am I mistaken in that it's saying that I don't actually have any armor? Is that correct?
You have cloth armor, which is an armor rating of 5.
Okay.
What's the white bar? I forgot.
That's your armor's SDC.
Oh, okay.
Why is it showing me? It's showing me that the SDC on the armor is at 6 out of 6 and saying that it's 7/8 of the way full.
It does that sometimes.
Hey, Lehman,
Yes.
I'm looking at my spells and stuff, and some of them have ISP cost, and some of them don't.
So your character is an adept, which means that they have both spells and psychic abilities. The psychic abilities just have a straight cost of ISP, and you use ISP no matter if it's a spell or a psychic ability.
Right.
If you're casting a spell, you use a number of points equal to the level of the spell plus the level that you cast the spell at, and you can cast the spell up to your current level.
Okay.
So, like, if you cast Decipher Magic, and just that's your first spell, I'm looking on your character sheet, that's a level 1 spell. If you had cast it at first level, it would take 11 points. If you had cast it at 10th level, it would take 11 points. Or sorry, if you cast it at first level, it would take 2 points. If you cast it at 10th level, it would cost 11 points. And you could cast it 1 through 10, but you could not cast it at 11, 12, 13, or 14 or 15.
Okay. For instance, level 9 Rainbow.
Yes.
What does that cost me?
So it's a level 9 spell. So it would be 9 points plus whatever level you cast it at.
Okay.
So again, if you cast it at first level, it's going to be 10 points. If you cast it at 10th level, it's going to be 19 points.
Okay. So where it says duration 15 rounds per level, that's the level of me as a caster. It's not
No,
at the level.
that's the level that you cast it at, and that's why casting it at a greater level costs more, but it usually has a better effect, lasts longer, can affect more people, does more damage, etc.
Okay.
Excuse me.
It doesn't say how long it lasts.
15 rounds.
15 rounds per level.
Oh, okay.
So if you cast it at level 1, it costs you 10 points, and it lasts for 15 minutes, or 15 rounds. If you cast it at level 10, it costs you 19 points, and it lasts for 150 minutes.
So 2.5 hours.
Well, do you think that would be worth having cast on us now as we're going into this unknown area?
I mean, it makes it kind of obvious we're in the area, so I don't know.
We also might be walking away from the effect of the spell.
Well, we will within an hour or so. The range is 1 mile. He can put it a mile ahead of us.
Or a half mile or 3/4 of a mile?
What is the area of effect? Is that the same as the range on this one?
It's the same as the range. Basically, you make it here, and anybody with let's see, morale of all who view it. So everybody within the mile will get it and be happy for however long the duration lasts. So even if you travel further than the mile, it's still going to affect you, because you remember the pretty rainbow that had.
Okay. I'm,
Yeah, 20% bonus. You know, for all skills. As we're traipsing through the unknown.
Carrie shrugs and says, "Do what you want." I don't have a lot of use for rainbows.
Alrighty.
Yep.
I think I'm sticking close to
Artemis,
shot.
you would know that Kiri doesn't really care much about anything except for her pointy end of her sword going into enemy bodies.
Okay.
She's kind of like a goth warrior with anger issues.
Ah.
She'll be happy inside but hate it, basically. So, yeah. After a little while, whether you cast her or not, she's gonna start walking.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm following.
Yep.
I'm sticking close to Rashad. And I'll, of course, be trying to keep up conversation, casual conversation.
I'm staying close enough to support, but trying to be far enough back so that I can use my bow if we get into trouble.
Okay. Trying to figure out something here before I move this.
How long ago was this game that we played, Lehman?
5 months ago.
No, I mean like when we stopped.
Oh
a
man.
decade or two ago.
Yeah. I haven't had a character quite like Curie in a very long time.
I mean, we started in the or I guess this one we would have started like mid '90s, and it would have been up until mid 2000s probably. So yeah, a couple of decades
Because
ago.
I remember that she was the brother of my first character,
Or sister.
who,
Yeah.
or my brother was my first character, and he died. And the group convinced me that I should go on and help them to take revenge, and she just has been doing that ever since. Because I don't remember his name, but he was the opposite of Curie. He was nice.
Yeah, I vaguely remember that.
And Steve showed up and took all of my dead brother's things.
Yep.
Was that this character that I'm playing that did that?
Yep.
Yeah, because his first character died also.
So I know to steer clear of her, right?
Don't ever complain about your shit. She understands the good of the party, use the stuff and don't let it go to waste. And she might actually even try to protect you every now and then to keep his stuff from getting damaged.
Wow. Okay.
This is weird. It's just because
Well, wish me luck this week, guys, because we don't have AC and probably won't until Friday.
That's
Oh my.
Ouch. That sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
it is already very warm in my room right now.
I
So
can
yeah,
re-
that's weird. I can't even zoom in to see what we're looking at.
Can you zoom
my,
out?
Oh wow.
Well, I see a big square.
Yeah.
But, okay,
Yeah,
is this
true.
supposed to be like a world map?
It's not a world map, but it's a big map that you
Okay.
only.
Wow.
There should be a little white dot in the.
Okay, so that's
Yeah.
our group token to move the group
Group.
token. Okay.
Mhm.
Because I was
Oh,
like,
okay.
I got a big square like I was selecting something and just this little tiny color.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Actually, let's see.
By the way, Anthony, keep in mind, you can find the local library. They're your friend. They have air conditioning.
Yeah.
And don't care how long you're there, and don't ask you for money.
my mom's house doesn't have AC either, and it's supposed to get up into the mid-high 80s this week.
Ooh.
Bill was just telling me before he went to lay down that the heat advisory on one of the days is going to be in the hundreds.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's even supposed to be tomorrow. Day after tomorrow. I think
On the
it's supposed
really
to be.
hot days, occasionally I sleep in the basement.
There.
Okay, that makes more sense now.
Well, that's a long swim over to that other island.
Mm-hmm.
We could build a raft.
Oh, I could. I'd look to see if I have the swimming skill, which I don't.
I do.
Which is fortunate because I don't have that kind of endurance. I've got 5 really good stats, and then I've got my physical endurance.
Yeah.
Well, Layman, I drop into forced march as we're walking.
Okay. Which way are you going?
Can we move the dot or just click?
Yeah, just click and then I'll move it. That way you like
Heading towards
end
the
up in the middle of the ocean or somewhere.
Yeah.
The big tree or whatever it is.
Yeah, heading towards this lump of green and what looks like a tree.
Yeah, so you make
That was really cool.
make your way up to the where the hill area starts. And there's some sparse jungle-ish area and some more
So
bigger hills and such.
I would say we kind of skirt the southern side of this stuff as we go, so that as we need to, we can refill the water if it's still fresh. Because I only have 1 water skin, it looks like.
Yeah, me too.
I've got 2.
Oh, I
have a
I
canteen.
don't see any of my equipment.
apparently I don't have a water skin or anything. I've got some rations if necessary, but
Yeah, I do have some rations, but I got
I
a
can
water.
fish.
Yeah, I'm not showing any equipment at all.
Well, crabs aren't the best animal to make leather out of, but if we can get some leather, I have leather working, I could possibly make some water skin.
yep. Yep.
So I'll keep an eye out for hunting, Lehman, if there's a big enough thing that we could make hides to make ways of carrying water. But yeah, I think we keep, if we're still looking where we're going, we keep going along the southern edge
Mhm.
towards the trees.
Yeah, the crab carapaces and stuff really wouldn't work, but
Yeah, I didn't think they would.
yeah,
Yeah.
Tim was more interested in saving all of his potions and knickknacks and such.
Grab a water skin rations or anything like that. Okay. I'm behind that.
We were kind of in a hurry.
Yep, makes sense. Anyone got a spare water bottle? A water skin?
Right.
Mm,
I have two.
No.
He's like, 2 for me, none for you.
Oh,
we will.
May I maybe have one of those too?
Yeah, I just
Well, Hans doesn't have one either, right?
well, no, I don't have one.
So we're just going to end up sharing water and refilling it more often.
Okay.
so whoever's taking the water skin, add it to your equipment. I just deleted one from my equipment.
All right, I'll write in water skin under nuts and equipment.
Forward march.
And Tim does start whistling as we're going along.
What happened?
Nothing. I just found out what one of my magical items does.
Oh,
Increases my endurance.
okay.
His face is even worse.
So it doesn't take you too long. A few hours. Mostly the difficulty is the sand dunes and hills and other things. But you get to the north side of the island.
Oh, wow.
It looks like we might have to make a raft or swim for it.
Well,
Let's see if I can.
are the trees here tall enough if we climb one of them that we could get a bigger area, a bigger view of what's on in the water around us?
Yeah, I'm seeing if I can update the light a bit. Do as much as I thought it would. Let me check something. The bad thing is allowing you guys to see a certain part without
Showing us everything else.
Yeah, showing you the whole thing. I'm gonna do this there, maybe.
Well, we see that there's more land over there, like a bigger landmass.
Yes, and it's probably a half mile or so.
All right, I guess we need to go collect all the wood and maybe fashion some tools out of crab shells to cut down trees.
And so, what are you going to try to do with the cut down trees and stuff?
So I have fashion tools. I didn't know if maybe some of the crab
Oh, I
shells
have a
might be
hatchet.
good. Oh, well, or we'll use a hatchet.
You start like breaking crab shells and trying to find sharp edges, and Rashad just reaches and pulls out a hatchet.
Yep, better than that. Better than what I've got. But any of the wood that was salvageable at the other place, bring it up and cut down a tree and start constructing a. I do have rope making, so maybe take some of the bark and strip it to make a twine.
Okay.
I will take extra time. Would this be non-stressed?
Yeah.
You should do it under a rainbow.
I would not admit that it helped me.
So you make some not salvageable, some
Make
serviceable,
do.
serviceable rope.
Start lashing logs and broken pieces of boat and crate together.
I'm gonna cast rainbow.
Okay.
Let's see. I'll do it at level 5.
Okay. So that would be 14 points. And would last an hour and 15 minutes. So does anybody have like carpentry or anything like that?
I just
do
have
not.
general repair.
General repair, yeah. I do. Masonry.
Let's build a rock boat.
Let's build a bridge. Screw the boat.
Set up a quarry. Hopefully we get attacked by crabs every night.
We could potentially make the boat out of stone. Wouldn't that work?
Only if there's enough ballast.
I can't remember what college it is, but they have a cement or concrete boat contest every year. It's an engineering school.
Yeah. I mean, even if you've got enough displacement, it'll work.
I believe Hans has carpentry.
Joe?
Yep.
You have carpentry?
Yeah, I have carpentry. Yes, I do. Not great at it, but I do have a little bit of it.
Well, you get 20% bonus from the rainbow. And you could take extra time because we want a serviceable raft.
Yeah,
so he gets a raft together.
Yeah.
It's floating. It's not sinking.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, sit on it. It still floats.
He sits
Yeah,
on it,
I'll-
and it's still floating.
All right, there you go. How many do you think it'll hold? Do we need 2?
Yes, I'd suggest another one at least.
Well, maybe some of us could swim holding on to the raft.
Swimming for half a mile.
At least
can
it's
be
not.
done.
It's not salt water, so I'm not as worried about sharks. But a bunch of crabs did attack us on the beach.
Okay.
There could be hostile things in the water. Probably best if we're not dangling tidbits over the side.
Yeah. And even that, having swum a mile, it's quite a long distance to swim.
So, if you think we need 2 to go across, go ahead and work on a second one.
All right.
Somebody may want to see if some of the wood from the crates or whatever could be used as paddles.
Yeah, we brought it all up here.
Okay.
Let's see, and extra time. Let's see, what, double the time? Or, so let's see. Well, at least that one
So
succeeded.
with the available material, you're able to get one decent-sized raft and another much smaller one that might be able to hold a person.
Who's the bravest of us? Certainly not me.
So, is what kind of rolls are we going to have to make to? I don't have boating or anything like that. Is it?
Oh, I have sailing at a at a low level, moderate level.
Well, then why don't you work with people on the bigger one, and I'll just be lashed to the back of yours and pulled behind.
I got swim at a 90.
Or we can put Artemis on it and let him swim if he wants to jump off of it.
Well, I don't have to spend a lot of energy swimming if I'm just hanging on to it, in the water on the side.
Well, if it starts to sink, yes, get in the water. I'm just saying we should plan not to be in the water.
Okay.
Yep.
But I will get on the single person one and just get pulled because I don't have any way of navigating it myself.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. Do you know what we'd call someone who's actually in the water on this one? Right here.
Bait?
Yep. Yep. Yes. We always considered you a good chum.
Here, hold these hooks while I tie this rope around your waist.
Yeah.
So
Kiri's
we wouldn't have to worry
on the
about
small one and everybody else on the bigger one.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And hopefully I'm being pulled across as they paddle.
Okay, so you leave the shore and you're moving towards the other one, and you get about halfway. And everybody roll perception.
Oh boy. Let's see. Perception, 1 second.
Wow.
Mine's not terrible, but it's also not awesome.
Mine's
So
pretty
was
awesome.
Hans the one that was like past sailing?
Yes.
Okay, so Hans is very intent on keeping these rafts afloat. Everybody else is paranoid beyond belief. And some even beyond belief. They have been around in multiple worlds, know how quick the stuff can hit the fan.
Danger.
And so except for Hans, no one is surprised.
Yay.
Did some of our toggles move on the character sheets?
They
Mhm.
might have. I wouldn't doubt if they.
It looks like our attack stuff went to the bottom instead of being. I thought it used to be up.
Yep.
As extremely large tentacles come up and surround your raft.
Oh, that's bad.
Quick, Artemis, jump overboard.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
Whoa. Hey. Okay.
Was that a picture you already had? We just happened to make the same thing?
Yep.
Nice.
And with him like
Oh man, that's funny.
like just barely failing the other one, like the first boat. I was like, that makes sense for the picture.
Yeah. Oh man. Let's see. Oh god, I remember
Wow.
this boss from one of the Final Fantasy games.
So go ahead and add yourself to the combat tracker. Except Hans.
Okay, I am not in the combat tracker. That's always a good sign.
Or actually, let me hold on, Hans. Everybody else can. Be sure to do your stances. Put yourself in your stances and that, and then you can roll initiative.
If we can touch the ring, can we hit them, or do we need range attacks?
You don't need ranged attacks.
Okay.
These tentacles are gonna be trying
Flailing about.
Yeah, flail at you. So. Okay, so basically you can go ahead and roll, Hans. It's just your roll is going to be a 1.
Oh boy.
And you
Okay.
can't defend this round. You can make saving throws, and then next
boy.
round you're fine.
Yep. So if something happens this turn, I'm toast. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and my
remember to turn
stance.
yourself green when you're
Yep.
all ready.
Yep.
Okay, so I think this should do it. Oh, that's weird.
Oh, yeah.
Decimals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well. I'm not gonna worry about it. Everybody looks like it just has decimals, and there doesn't need decimals. So I can look at that stuff after the game. Okay. So it looks like Rashad is first.
I am going to cast Fleet Feet.
Okay.
Who are you casting it on?
He's got to roll a d6.
Well,
Or-
the
or
question was
just
hit
what I was
himself or other.
reading.
Which one's Rashad?
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to cast Fleet Feet too, but
Well, it is a fickle spell, so
Yeah.
You might still need to.
Okay. Spell increases target's field.
You can choose yourself or up to, I believe it's a D6 others.
One
think-
sub or one
I think
D6.
Hans might have Fleet Feet
1d6.
turned on
Yeah.
already.
No, Hans is a longbowman in
Oh.
weapon stance.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
I have the wrong stance.
I'm not showing any stance. Mine should be magic.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
I'm having.
Remember, your character sheet click stance is different than the token. They're not linked
Yep.
in any way, shape, or form.
Yep. Yeah, I know. I have the correct one on my character sheet. It's just I didn't have the correct one, and now I managed to get 2 stances up on.
There
Okay,
you go.
cool. Thank you.
How do I do the stance here?
Oh, everyone's in magic stance other than me? Okay.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Mine.
Okay, yeah, you're in hand
Yeah.
fanned. Okay, cool.
So
On my character sheet, how do I do the?
On your character sheet or on your token?
On my token, I've got magic up. How do I?
It says Mystic Combat Adept, so you would,
Okay.
but then you need to click off of the hand-to-hand general.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. Need to see what that is, because then you're. Okay. So Jay, if you went Mystic,
Yep.
you need to change your hand-to-hand soldier to Mystic Combat.
okay.
It has been a while since we played.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, most of your characters don't have to make choices about what style of.
No.
Yeah, you do one or the other, not both. With a lot of them. Okay, so were you how were you casting Fleet Feet?
I rolled a D6
Okay, and who were you casting
and
it on?
the 3 closest to me.
Okay.
Oh.
So I will go ahead and turn Fleet Foot on for myself. Is it level 3?
Yeah.
It's a level 3 spell. I'm casting it at 5th level.
Jay would worry about how long it lasts. You guys just need to toggle it on.
Right.
Oh wow, that's
I don't have it on my sheet.
oh god. Number of actions doubled?
No,
Yep,
it didn't. I'm still at 1.
it will.
Oh my.
It doesn't do it automatically.
You
Even has to do it.
basically think about it as this: whenever something in Foundry calculates for a round, it figures out what was input or what was flagged at that time. So we've already rolled
Okay.
initiative. So it already figured out attacks. Next round, it'll figure out attacks correctly.
Mhm.
What I need to have you guys do is for those who have Fleet Feet on, put these don't have those icons.
Oops.
Put a yellow dot on yourself, and that way I know that you can and I can increase those.
I'm
Yellow
not
dot?
able to. I don't think, able to do the counter.
Okay, let's see if I can do it. Yeah, just you make it a 1 and then you hold control and click the
Yeah,
button
that's
again.
what I was doing.
And it didn't go
Oh,
up.
okay. I was right clicking it.
Yeah, you just do a normal click and then choose. And you set the time for it.
Yeah. Okay, so
So Artemis, we need to get you
10 rounds.
1. So that is for Artemis.
Do I need
That
to
is for
import that
Han.
to my character sheet?
Yes, you can do that.
It'd be under spell magic level
Well,
3. You're looking for fleet foot effect.
Hans disappeared.
Yeah, everything just disappeared. Well, I guess. Okay, there we go.
Oh, I can end my turn.
Where do I find that?
Under items,
Items, okay.
spell magic
Whoops.
level 3.
Where did...
Oh, you changed my initiative to
I'm
1010?
trying
Wow.
to change it just 1. There we
level 3 spell fleet feet effect.
Effect. Yes.
And then make sure it's green on your character sheet.
Yep.
God.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to be out of arrows after this round. Yeah.
Okay, so Artemis.
Let's see. I guess tornado would not be a good spell. I guess I will do a call lightning.
Okay.
So, spell targeting? Is that what I do?
You determine what level you're casting it at, because that's going to tell you how much damage as well as your bonus to strike.
Okay. Is this a psychic or a spell?
It's a spell.
A spell.
So
Okay.
your psychics will say psi in front of them, PSY.
Okay.
But
So,
they all use ISP for you.
per level. So if I cast this, what's the highest level I can cast this at?
At your level.
At my level. So if I cast it at level 10, how much does that cost me? 13?
13 points, yes.
Okay, I will cast it at level 10.
You get a global modifier of plus 10 to hit.
Hold on a second here. Okay, say that again.
So when you click your spell targeting, which one of the tentacles are you going to shoot at?
This one right here.
I didn't see that. Could you click again?
Bottom right.
Okay. That's where I had the character sheet open. Pop it out. So in the global modifier, which is a red bar, you would
on
type
the combat
on the combat page. You would type in a 10.
Global modifiers, 10.
Yes. And then you click the D20 next to your spell targeting. Okay, so yes, you hit it extremely well. Now you can roll your 10d6 for damage. Okay.
Oh wow.
Electricity sparks and kind of goes out into the water, and you're kind of glad you weren't swimming. Okay, so this one is gonna flail at oh, let's do 4 randoms. Okay, so 4, 1, 2, 4. So this one's gonna flail at Artemis. Try to slap him. That is gonna hit Artemis.
Okay. Do I have a dodge or anything like that?
If you want to spend an action, you can attempt to either dodge or parry.
I will spend an action to dodge.
Okay. So up in the combat tracker, press the little hand next to your character, and then you can roll your dodge. And you definitely side slap this tentacle as it slaps the air around you and misses you. So the next one is the one that got lightning bolted is gonna flail at Tim.
Okay.
Probably
Is my
definitely
have I had
is what?
what? Go ahead.
It is going
Probably
to
definitely.
yeah, probably definitely gonna hit Tim if he doesn't do some type of
I will attempt to dodge. Oh, glad I spent that action. I'm assuming that I haven't had a chance to get my shirt off yet.
if you're looking at the what one's it called?
Dragon tattoo. I'm looking at the dragon tattoo on my chest.
I was just trying to find where that was located.
Under attacks.
Ah, okay. If you look at your character portrait.
Oh, he always has the shirt open?
Yep.
Okay. Question is, does he wound me? And I'm kind of hoping no, because that puts him awfully close to death. We'll see if he survives this hit.
But you are wrapped up in the tentacle.
Okay. So I wasn't actually wounded, or I'm not
You
seeing
took
my
some damage. Your
You
bar
you
went
took,
down.
Yeah, you took a little bit of damage.
Oh, a little bit. Okay. Um. Okay.
But you're grappled.
Okay.
That's why I put the little shock face on you.
Oh no,
Let me
Mr.
zoom
Bill.
And then it's your turn, Tim.
Okay. Can I actually hit him with this pain bombard? I don't know how you deliver that. If it's a thrown, if it's
Usually,
a smash.
it's usually like a throw. Think of a grenade or a Molotov cocktail or something like that. So it kind of has a little puff. So as you see, it has a 3-foot radius. If you're gonna try to hit it, it's probably gonna hit you also.
Okay. And my teammates? Okay, so
Your teammates will mostly be safe.
Yeah, our Artemis would be in range, but so it would hit
all
you,
right.
it, and Artemis.
Wait until it pulls you down into its mouth, then do it.
I'm gonna. It can. I'm gonna try to break free.
Okay.
Is that a strength? Is that a?
That's going to be 3d6 versus your PS.
Well, I've had worse chances, but this is also me rolling. That makes it.
Okay.
That makes it by 6.
You are no longer grappled. Good job.
I am going to make good and sure that my shirt is not covering any necessary tattoos.
Mm-hmm. Okay, this one. This is gonna slap Rashad. It's gonna hit Rashad.
Okay. I'll attempt to dodge.
I believe you get an automatic parry.
Yeah, you have hand-to-hand soldier, right?
Yes.
You're just
But
not
it's
getting
currently in
the.
Mystic Combat.
Yeah, he just doesn't get all the bonuses he would get.
Right.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So where is Harry?
Combat.
Up at the
top.
top.
Yeah. See dodge.
P right under P large sword.
There's D20 defenses. It should see P in the weapon you're holding.
Oh, okay.
You parried.
Okay.
Kiri.
I can strike it.
Yeah. Which one? Okay.
I couldn't see my little chevrons. I didn't know if they went on there. I had to zoom out.
Josephine. Are you not eating tonight?
Oh, I haven't used this in a while.
Are you not eating?
So your sword does not cut through its rubbery tentacle.
Okay.
And then this one. 1, 2. Was also going to try to slap Artemis.
So, Lehman, what's the 1/2 d6? Is that supposed to be 1 or 2?
Yes, depending on if you are using it one or two-handed.
So technically, I need to.
You need to make 2
Yeah.
variations of that. So Artemis, this is going to hit you. It doesn't look as good of a strike as its previous one.
I guess I'll try and dodge again.
Okay.
If I change the name of this, does it matter, Lehman?
As long as it has the brackets, the H, the bracket space, large sword, that's fine.
So I can just tag something at the end and it's fine?
Yes. Just not at the beginning. And you can change anything that's in the parentheses, is fine.
Yeah, I just put dash two-handed. That's the way I'm using it right now.
So, Artemis, you dodged. And it is Han's turn.
Okay. I'm targeting the wounded tentacle,
Okay.
and I'm going to shoot it with my longbow. See.
That'll hit.
Okay. Roll the damage. Booyah.
Oops. That was... And you wound it.
Ooh.
Rashad. Did you put a spell on yourself? Jay.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. Yeah, I accidentally tried to measure.
Yeah, and you used...
Well, I didn't accidentally try to measure, but I did measure, and
No, where it says measurement controls, those are for spells. The ruler
okay.
is not the right angle, but the it looks like a comb almost, the ruler.
Yeah.
When you have your token controls, not measurement controls are for spells.
Oh, okay. 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 So I'm going to cast Mystic Strength on Kiri.
That adds a attack, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What level spell
Let me
is that?
throw that. It's level 5.
I believe it also adds like 15 temporary hit points. Or
Yeah,
something.
I just put it up in the chat.
So let's see, 2 rounds per level.
It looks like you have. Yep.
I just put it on my character sheet so I could turn it on.
Okay.
I've had Fleet Foot before, but not that one.
And then make a countdown.
Get there.
Yep. I'll end my turn to move on. I'll do that.
Artemis.
What color are you making it, Jay?
I will make it purple.
I am going to cast Mystic Armor on myself.
Okay.
Get out of there. So the lowest level I can cast it at is level 1?
Yes. And then that would last 4 rounds.
He's
8 rounds.
So if I cast it at level 2, it'll be 8?
Yep.
I will cast it at level 2. Now, what do I change anything on my character sheet?
I switched your armor rating over,
Okay.
and then I'm getting a SDC for you to.
Layman, when we get to the point that it's just Hans, I'm gonna go refill my water and stuff.
Okay.
What are you
So
doing?
just in case something else happens during those 13 other attacks that he has or whatever.
Right. And you said you were doing that at level 2?
Yes.
Okay. So let's see who these guys are, who they're gonna go after this time. Okay, the first one's gonna slap at Kiri. That is going to be extremely easy to parry.
Well, I attempt to parry.
Yes.
Wow, my rolls are not boding well. I think that's like the third 4.
It was good enough.
Yeah, I'm glad it was good enough. It's just worrisome.
The next one is going to attack Hans.
Oh boy.
That one looks like it's going to hit.
And it said I can't defend. That's no auto defense or no defense whatsoever.
No defense whatsoever. So that's going to be a.
So I'm gonna take that one.
Just no character points, but that's about it.
Yep. Yeah.
Took a bit of damage. Okay, this one's going to attack Tim.
I'll be spending a character point to offset.
Okay.
Give me just a second to. I had stepped outside. Sorry.
Okay. trying to see where those were.
Where what were?
Character points.
They're under pools on the main page.
Yeah,
I just reduced mine.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. I was like, I'm not seeing them. Just a reminder, these characters have like the full amount of character points. So while they are nice to reduce damage and increase attacks and such, also remember that you can increase stats with them.
Yeah, I think
yes.
I did that already.
Depending on which class
Yeah.
Right.
you are. I don't know that I can actually increase the one that I really need.
And some of you might have already used them.
It's sprayer.
Yeah. I think I did.
Sprayer?
Yes.
How many do
For
you
the
get
hose.
per level?
It is 5 plus your level, so it's like 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9.
Yeah, I definitely. I've only got 36 left, so I definitely did that.
Okay, so that was that one. Kiri.
Attack the same one.
That's going to hit. Okay. Cut into it. It's bleeding. It can bleed.
If it bleeds, it can breathe. Or no, sorry. Sea monster.
This one is going to attack Artemis. Very easy. If you don't want to spend an action, or Artemis, you don't have an action, so
No, I don't have any actions left.
It's going to hit your armor.
Okay.
And it does not do any damage to your armor. And now we go to the Hans game.
Not quite. I still get to play a little bit.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah, you had 3.
But then, yes, we're about to reach the Hans point.
So, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Yep. I'm here.
You can't nap this time. You got 17 attacks, buddy.
Yep. All right. So yeah. Yep. I guess I'll take a shot at the one that I was shooting at last time.
Mm-hmm.
Did it switch the bars as well, Lehman?
What bars?
So for me, the bottom bar is going down first instead of the top bar.
Yeah.
That's true on the sea monster.
Yeah.
On the tentacles, like both of them, the bottom bar went away before the top bar did.
It's it's the color, not the bar, like location.
Okay.
Some of them were set up strange, and like I said, I had a lot of difficulty getting bar brawl to work. So once it worked, I
Gotcha.
was like, screw it. But the green bar that goes from green to red, or
is hit point.
Green to orange is hit points, and the blue bar, it looks like it's going to maroon or red. That one is the shock points.
Okay, I only partially heard that because Bill was giving me the lowdown on the AC while you were starting. Sorry.
Yeah. So that's gonna hit.
Okay. Rolling damage. All right.
The tentacle sinks into the water.
Little bubble comes up and says, "Oh." I will attack the same one.
That's going to hit. That one also goes into the water.
Okay.
Hans.
I'm targeting the tentacle in the lower left-hand side of the map. I'm going to shoot it.
That's going to hit. Curie.
I switched to the other one. Oh no. Nope.
That's going to not penetrate its blubbery tentacle.
Yep.
Hans.
Let's see. I think I'm going to shoot this one again.
That's going to hit.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, I need to.
Curie. Hit.
Wow, it's like been the same damage every time. But different numbers on the dice at least. Okay. Just want to make sure it wasn't caught in some kind of loop. All right, AFK.
All right. Taking a shot.
Hits.
All right. I don't even remember what I crit on anymore. All right.
It
Okay.
should. Say on your, let's see, on your,
Yeah, let me
look
check.
at the weapon.
A crit on 18 to 20, so that last one was a crit. All right.
Okay.
All right. Taking another shot.
Hit.
Is that sea monster still there? Well, that
Yep.
tentacle's still there.
Yep.
Taking another shot.
That hits.
All right. Damage. Wow.
And then it goes underwater. Bloop, bloop.
Switching target. The only other target I see. I assume a 28 hits.
Yep.
Yeah, that one's a crit. So hey, it's got something to actually that okay, it's actually handles the crit on if you roll in that 20, so I use the crit damage. So
That's new. It did not used to do that.
yes. So oh. Is that it?
You apparently drive off the tentacles. They go back under.
Are all the arrows I shot lost?
Yeah, unfortunately,
Okay.
they
So
can't. You know, they're not like floating and tethered.
mhm. Yep. So I will adjust my arrows down to 11. Yeah.
So let's drop you to 1. And then
Uh-oh.
more tentacles burst through.
Oh boy.
Oh, good lord.
So everybody, you can set your stances
Mm-hmm.
and then roll your initiatives once you're ready.
Yep.
Oh, not good.
Jeez.
You did
Oh,
the
well.
same as last time. With at least you can defend.
Yep.
That is amusing, though. Did Rashad and Hans roll?
Yeah, I just forgot to
Yeah,
click
I
on
was
green.
switching my stances, which
Yeah.
apparently takes a while. That's like total opposite almost.
I've got exactly the same initiative I had last time.
So the first one's going to go against Rashad. It'd be very easy to knock aside.
Harry. Yep.
Yep, you parried. Second one's going against Tim. Also, if you have any type of defense, it's going to be pretty easy against it. You succeeded. Curie.
That one.
Okay. That's going to hit. Tim. And you're muted if you're trying to say something.
Okay, there I am. I guess I will try a throw on that main bombard.
Okay.
Is there something set up to do that?
Let's see what you have.
Only throw. Well, I have thrown knife. It's the only throw I've got down.
That's fine.
Use the throw knife.
Yep, the T. And which one was that on?
Top right.
Okay.
And I was using, like I said, I was using that pain bombard I had. A D4 damage for 1 round. The victim is off for the duration, which is 2 rounds, and the 3-foot radius effect. Wait, that doesn't make sense. I'll roll a D4.
Yeah, that little roll as if it would have a formula. It doesn't have a formula there. Off for 2 rounds?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, these don't do that. Oh. Oh, is that what? Doing the wrong thing. Try this again. There we go. Oh, that's it. Okay, that was Tim. Then this one's turn. This is also against Rashad. That one looks quite deadly, like it could smash your head off.
Ooh. Okay. Um, I will try to parry it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You do not parry. Oh, okay, there. Ah, now I see. Very cool. I mean, not cool for you, but cool that the now if you roll a crit, it'll keep your normal damage, but under the crit, it'll say critical success, and then it'll have a crit damage there, which is kind of cool. And then if you click on that, it'll automatically multiply it by whatever your crit multiplier is. But luckily, Rashad is a sturdy person and not Tim. Artemis.
Would anybody like Mystic Strength or Mystic Armor?
Yeah.
What's that?
Mystic Armor might be nice.
On who?
On Tim.
On Tim? So
Yes.
Mystic Strength?
Armor.
Okay.
Mystic Strength on Rashad, Mystic Armor
On
on
Rashad,
Tim.
yeah.
So. I'll do Mystic Armor on Tim.
Okay.
At I'm gonna do level 2, so that's 8 points.
Okay.
That's set up correctly.
I set it up, it looked like.
Okay.
Actually. That's not. Oh, there we go. Okay. And then this tentacle was supposed to go against Tim.
He will try again to dodge.
Yeah, luckily it was off. It was still rolled really well, but you dodged extremely well.
Yeah, I did.
Rashad.
She is going to strike at the lower right tentacle.
Okay.
It's the light. It's this one.
That is not going to pierce
What?
skin.
Okay.
Or whatever the tentacle's made out of. The rubbery-ish. Hans.
Yep.
Let's see. Right. I'd like to target the one in the upper left
Okay.
and take a shot at it.
It is a target-rich environment.
Yep.
Yep, that's why you focus fire.
Yep.
Yeah.
That'll hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Woohoo! Minimum possible damage.
Let's see who these guys are going to go against this round. This one's going to go against Kiri.
Did you delete one from the track?
No, there's... Oh, it somehow went invisible, but no. That's going to hit.
I will attempt to parry.
That does not parry.
Alright.
Let's see, which one's this? This one is going to attack Tim.
I'll attempt to defend again. It's going to take me.
You're
attack
pretty
either
sure it's
way.
going to hit that nifty mystic armor you're wearing.
Oh, then I shouldn't have spent that. Okay. Can I get the action back then?
Yeah.
Well, no, I am still going to dodge.
Okay.
I am still going to dodge just in case because I'm only guaranteed to get one hit out of with that nifty armor.
No.
It counts as heavy armor, so every 10 points of damage,
Oh,
it gets reduced by
okay.
1 SDC. It's SDC, not shock points.
That's right.
But you dodged. So. Kiri.
Alright, I attack.
We got a little bit before Joe has to go.
That hits. Okay. Tim.
Can I reach something with my sword?
You can reach anything. Everything's flailing about. There's really
Okay.
distances don't matter in this close confines of a raft.
Then I will attempt to attack the one I've targeted. Not the best to hit, but
It hits, but it doesn't.
natural armor. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Doesn't cut through. All right. Well, that won't cut it. And it gets a revenge strike against somebody.
This is gonna go against Hans.
Okay, so
Joe?
I will
Be an
auto
attack.
dodge. Yep, let me just pull up my.
Yeah, you're not quite
dodge.
sure if it's gonna hit you or your armor, but you dodged.
Yep.
Artemis.
Okay. Did somebody say they wanted Mystic Strength?
Rashad.
Yes.
What's that?
Rashad.
Rashad.
Rashad? Okay. I'm going to cast it at level 3, so that would be 8 points.
Yes.
Yes.
So I cast Mystic Strength on Rashad.
All right. Thank you.
I set you up a timer. It's the greenish one.
And he needs temporary hit points.
Oh, you're right.
Shock points.
Sorry, shock points.
Was I not supposed to do that?
I already did it. If just
I
mean, you can do it if you want. I just was doing it. So.
I just raised my shock points by 15.
Oh, I usually put the little symbol on.
Oh,
so
okay.
So that you don't mess up your character sheet.
Yeah.
Because all it takes is you to forget, like, at the end of the session, to
Right.
adjust it. So.
Okay, I'll adjust it back.
So if that was all Artemis is doing, he can move it down.
I thought I did. Okay.
And then this one, who is he? Let's go back. Was also against Hans. I'm pretty sure it's going to hit armor, but you can attempt to. I think you have auto dodge. Oh, it does hit your armor actually.
Yeah.
And you just have your normal armor on, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So 1 SDC.
Oh no! Oh no!
Rashad.
Swinging at the bottom right tentacle.
Okay. There you go.
Oh,
So
nice.
okay. You have the same thing as Anthony. You might not have heard that. You have a hand and a half sword, so the damage depends on what you're using it at.
Okay.
So on your character sheet, you change the 1/2 DS.
Yep.
And if you're using it one-handed, it'll be 1d6 because the S is a size.
Okay. Two-hand.
Or if you're doing it two-handed, it's 2ds or 2d6 plus 4. So change that.
Okay. Yep.
Then you can set up another one for the other
For the
sides.
other
Oh,
hand,
okay.
yeah. And then, like where it says hand and a half sword up at the top,
Yeah.
you can put like a 1 or like on that one you could put a 2 since you're actually doing it two-handed. I guess you guys did like pretty much fight that entire last battle without these, so.
Yeah, with a dagger. Because I sucked.
2.
At the very end, like the H large sword, hand and a half sword, and then just put like a 2, so you know that that's a 2. That's your two-handed one.
Okay. I put it at the beginning.
You can't do it at the beginning.
Yeah, it has to be at the beginning.
If you do it at the beginning, it will not count any of your bonuses.
Oh, okay.
It does a reading thing. It reads the H, and anything that applies to hand will get added to that, and then the large sword will apply anything that applies to the large sword, etc. So, yeah, and then you can drag and drop another one for a one-handed if you want to do that also, and then you set your throw if you ever decide to throw. But since that damage wasn't set up, go ahead and roll the formula under attacks, not in the chat, because I don't even know what that would do in chat. So where it says 2d6 plus 4.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Just click that.
Yep.
And then you double it for damage. But,
Dang.
like, see how it says, like it says in chat, you should see that it has a top damage, but then it says critical success, and it has that other damage under it?
Yes.
Normally, after a critical, you would be able to click that.
Okay.
And then it will do the damage. And actually, since it actually is apparently, whatever, it is now set up to handle crits, which it never was before. So that's kind of a cool thing with the
yeah, it is.
The upgrade. So
oh yeah, it does.
If
we
look at your hand to hand, you have critical strike. It looks at 18 or higher. So if we open that up and change that 20 to an 18, now it should trigger anything that you roll 18 or higher automatically.
Oh wow. Okay. And stun on 18 to 20.
Yeah, on that one we can't set it. You'll just have to hopefully remember it.
Yeah.
You can put under notes. You can write stun 18 high, plus.
Yep.
And those are natural rolls, not modified rolls.
Where do you make that change at, Lehman?
For which of the changes?
For criticals?
Under note.
Under you open up your weapon, and where it says critical threat threshold.
Get into the weapon, sorry. Gotcha.
You change that to whatever your low crit is, if it's a range, whatever the lowest is. So if it's a 17 to 20, you do it 17. If it's 19 to 20, you do it 19, etc.
Okay.
So let me actually do damage for that. Yeah, so you slice in deeply.
Nice.
And you can pass it along to Hans.
Hey, Joe.
Your turn.
Okay. Yeah, I apologize. They've got me going in at 5 a.m., so I'm like...
Yep,
all right.
Hits.
Yep. Hey, minimum damage again.
Gary.
All right, attack.
Well, that's going to hit. You've wounded it. Tim.
Tim is going to once again try to attack the one on the top left. Can figure out where I put my attacks again. They are.
I think I'd get that extra attack. That is going to hit.
Okay, I tried clicking on the damage from the chat and it's not working.
Yeah, because you need to change the S to what type of
A
D
6.
it is. Yep.
Okay, then I will just roll a d6 for right now and change it.
Okay. But do you have bonuses? I'd prefer you to
It's-
change it and then click the formula so you can get all your bonuses.
Okay, so change it first.
So go into your weapon, change it, and then on your weapon you have the formula for damage. Click that.
Yes.
Okay. Let's try this.
The formula, not the roll. The formula.
Oh, crap.
There's 2 places on the weapon that you can
Okay.
click. One is
Okay.
the die and one is the formula. So okay, there you go.
Okay. Well, is there any other that? Nope, that was the only one that needed to be changed. So I believe that's it for me.
Artemis.
Let's see. I figure they can take care of that. Lower right.
Okay.
Call lightning. So level 10. So that's 13 ISP. So
plus 10 global modifier.
Okay. And that's spell targeting.
Yes.
Well, that hits.
So what was it? 10d6?
Yep.
Yes.
You wound it. Okay. Rashad.
Striking the same one, the bottom right.
Okay.
Two right there.
Oh, Lehman,
Yes.
you took shock points away from me instead of temporary.
Oh. How many was that?
I was not hurt beforehand, so it's
Like
9.
9 points?
Yeah.
And then you can.
I moved on. Miss or bounced off.
Oh, yep.
I'll fix mine.
I got your temporary adjustment.
Yep.
Hans.
I just realized. I just happened to look and see the heart.
Joe.
Okay. Let's see, that one I've been shooting at's still up, so I'll shoot that one again. Hopefully put it down.
That hits.
Okay.
Yes, and it goes under the water. Kiri.
Target the bottom right. Ugh.
No.
I
Artemis.
stretched.
Okay, same thing as I did last time. So how do I do the 10 bonus?
Global.
Global modifier. That hits.
Da, da, da.
It goes under the water. Rashad.
Same thing.
Oh, your
Try and hit it.
target.
Oh, it's gone. Yeah,
Disappeared.
I see that. The top right.
Okay.
Wing. There we go.
Yeah, and the reason it didn't crit was because that was the total, not the unmodified.
Yeah,
total.
right.
But
Yeah.
close.
Yep. Roll damage.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Okay. All right.
And then Hans.
All right. Targeting the one in the upper right, since that one's slightly wounded.
Yeah, and it's also irritated. Like it has a pain bombard that is still irritating it this round. That hits.
I assume that hits.
There's like an itching
Wow.
powder.
Man. Minimum damage again.
Kiri.
Same one that everybody else is attacking. Ugh.
Rashad.
Top right.
That hits. And it's the Hans game.
All right.
Let's see if Hans can run out of arrows.
Let's see. I have 7 arrows left. So, yeah.
That's going to hit.
Okay, that's greater than minimum damage.
It did. I took it off.
Not quite wounded.
Not quite wounded yet. Well, that's a hit.
Slightly better than minimum damage. Let's see. I have 5 arrows left.
And that,
I mean, you can go swimming afterwards and see what you can find.
yeah. It's wounded now.
All right.
That hits. That did damage.
I have 4 arrows left.
That hits. That goes under the water.
So I'm going to target this other one. Let's see. All right, that was that. 3 arrows remaining. Let's see if I can kill it in 3 arrows. Hit, did not crit.
That did a bit of damage.
All right. Come on.
That hits.
Did reasonable damage. Now.
Huh. You almost made it retreat.
All right. My last arrow.
Hits.
Hit, but no crit. Maximum normal damage.
Now you just flip it off
Yeah.
for 7 right.
Yep.
Or 7
6
actions.
actions.
Yep.
Let's go down to 1.
Mhm.
Okay, we're at the beginning of a new round, so if you want to change stances, you can change stances.
All right.
And you can roll
I-
initiative. Otherwise.
Changing stances to my hand-to-hand. And let me roll mesh. Oh, wow. That's much better initiative than I got last time. But I'm not going to have nearly so many actions this time.
No, you'll still have double them.
Rashad.
Strike at the tentacle.
Now you should be able to hit where
No.
it says the bottom damage.
The
not
bottom
the top,
damage.
Not the top.
Yeah. Seriously. Gee. Yeah, that was a bad roll.
Yeah. That was like
Oh,
the
man.
normal one.
Yeah.
Although, hold on. I think I might see an error with how that might not work with, what do I want to say, with melee weapons. Yeah, it's wanting to add your bonuses after the multiplication.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that in the 5 and 6.
Cause wait, let's see. That was 5, so that'd be no. Oh, +4. 5 plus 4 is 9. 18 plus 5 be 23. Yeah, so that's not. So you won't be able to do that for hand to hand because those add damages that are added after the formula.
After, yeah.
So
Okay.
just roll the top one,
Okay.
and then we'll times it by 2.
Want me to do that now, or?
Yeah, do that now.
Okay.
Yeah, see if you
Yeah, that's
if you expand that, see then
expand it,
everything just
yeah.
adds.
Adds it. Yep.
So you did like 9 more. And you wound it.
All right. Take that, tentacle.
Okay.
And Han's turn.
Hans.
Hey, Joe.
Okay. Yep, I am going to stab this guy.
Well, you stab.
Let's see. Let me check. Is that... Nope. I don't get any critical bonus, so that's just normal damage. Okay. I thought I hit... How'd I do that? Oh, okay. I see. There are bonuses that add in after the what's listed for the thing. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like your weapon does a d6 plus 2, and then you have
Yeah, and then plus
damage.
for the yeah. Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Artemis.
Same thing as last time.
Okay. That's going to hit. And that goes blub, blub, blub under the water. And your water is filled with blood. You can't see anything really, but the water calms and you make it
Mm-hmm.
to that other beach
Okay.
that you saw. So let's see if I can.
Hopefully they've got stuff we can make arrows with.
I'm gonna go ahead and turn off my fleet feet. We might want to make sure that we get all those spell effects knocked off.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, let me knock off the temporary hit. Which I always forget to knock those down, but at least you're able to go, hey, you forgot to do it. I remember.
Yeah.
What are we doing? What we're at, Katie? Wow.
And Aaron, did you delete that pain bombard?
Not yet.
Because that is a consumable type.
Yeah, I figured it was a one-time use.
The ones
I
that
had
you have
meant to
multiple
delete
ones, you actually have multiple ones.
Right. I had meant to take it off, but I forgot.
Yeah.
I'm still looking for where it even was. Let's look under skills. Yes. So I'll right click on that and just mark delete.
So yeah, you make it to the beach, very similar to the other one, but you this looks like a larger landmass than the one that you're out. There is a thick jungle to the north of you, and I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. I think if we get into anything else, it'll take farther.
Yeah. For the record, I think with Tim spending character points, it's not so much going to be raising stats as creating magic items.
Right.
Seems to be his
thingy. Yeah.
What does it take to make arrows?
Carpentry, I believe, is what.
Okay.
Carpentry and blacksmithing.
I have
Carpentry.
blacksmithing if we need it, but
I have carpentry, but I'm not very good at it.
well, we can take some extra time too if we need to. I mean,
I have bartering, so if we run across
arrows,
if we run across other people with arrows, I can potentially get them some for you. Especially if they don't have crab meat.
Yep.
No. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you
for the game.
Enjoyed this.